Now, the 2024 presidential campaign is pointing out just how different the two U.S. political parties are from each other. And analysts say there are fewer and fewer attempts to reach compromises, with both parties waiting until they have majority to pass key legislation. As KTVU's Greg Lee reports, 56% of voters say they would appreciate a third political voice.
They used to strive for compromise, and while they did to suspend the debt limit, that was an exception. For nearly 20 years, they blamed their failures on coming together, and now it's pulling us apart.
And right now, all of the numbers are on the sides of the extremes within the parties. That's why the parties don't seem like they have it together.
In 2020, Andrew Yang beat expectations in the Democratic race for president. Then he partnered with Christine Todd Whitman, the former Republican governor of New Jersey, to lead a new third party called Forward, catering to moderates.
Those people in the middle are saying, I don't want to be associated with either of these because they feel they're going to the extremes.
And they think they found a way to succeed where prior third-party movements have not. They revolved around one national figure and then shrank after those figures lost.
We're the opposite. We're building from the ground up.
Recruiting candidates for local office and building a bench for national races years down the road. Doing that, they say they won't be accused of spoiling a close presidential race in 2024, as other third parties have been accused of in the past.
We are not running a candidate in the national race in 24 because our focus is local.
Other third-party movements have also struggled based on what they represent, some focused on single issues. Others develop a whole platform that skews right or left and wind up looking similar to Republicans or Democrats and get absorbed or largely left behind. Forward is built on the values of moderation and compromise. To that end, it welcomes candidates with a range of views on the issues as long as they're committed to finding common ground.
We have common zones of agreement on a lot of even the most divisive issues, and it's really our political system that's failing us and letting us down.
They also call for election reforms. They include scrapping closed primaries in which only registered Republicans and Democrats can vote on their party's nominees, to open primaries in which nonpartisan voters can vote on them as well. The Forward Party also opposes gerrymandered districts drawn to favor one party or the other, and they want ranked choice voting. That means voters get to pick their second choice candidate, so if their first choice loses and no one has a majority, the second choice gets their vote. In the Forward movement, a combination of former Democrats like Yang and former Republicans like David Jolly, a former Florida congressman, see an untapped market of voters who tell pollsters they're independent.
About 40% of the country says, I don't like any of those choices.
Most of the 40% he's referring to vote Republican or Democrat, but Forward says many are holding their noses when they do it. For now, Forward is focusing on California and these 11 other states.
I'd put my money on we're looking at a good 10-year battle for us to be everywhere.
And national races only if or when they think they have built what it takes to win. Greg Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.